The time is 11 o'clock on this late Wednesday, September 18th, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Wednesday, September 18th, 2019. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 11 o'clock on this late Wednesday, and it is 42 degrees in North Massachusetts with fair skies. And top stories on the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news is Saudi Arabia says Iran unquestionably sponsored or attack on oil facilities. Trump defends plan to kill Cowboys auto admission authority. Pentagon says visit to Trump's Colorado Resort cost nearly $200,000. New California law extends wage and benefit protection to gig workers. Trump taps Latter-day Satanists, new national security advisor. And Trump visited border wall in Otay Mesa, California. Kamala Harris bets it on Iowa to break free fall. Greta Thunberg on tour in America offers an unvarnished view. U.S. Navy confirms stopping DeLong on Blink 182 was right about UFOs. Lawmaker from Pennsylvania facing child porn charges resigns from Pennsylvania Senate. Our relations with Israel, Trump appears at a given battle, day and night over the cold shoulder. Two dangerous storms to join Hurricane Umbrella in the Atlantic. U.S. Congress advanced Hong Kong Human Rights and Democracy Bill. Lindsey Graham to Trump the said, "You're talking about it's not me." Chilly overnight temperatures delay mosquitoes aerial spraying. Edinburgh teen killed in Interstate 95 accident at 5 was studying culinary at Johnson and Wales. Wall Street business about repo rates. Look at that stocks now. Up 36.28 points at 27.147.08. S&P 500 up 4.03 at 3,006.73 and the Nasdaq at 8.62 at 8177.39. AT&T getting rid of DirecTV as TV business tanks while Street Journal reports. Democrat candidates bill to impress union workers. Asteroid dust may have triggered massive explosion of life of Earth 466 billion years ago. We need more near-future space information movies like Ad Astra. Iowa's largest volcano located erupts about every 500 days. Any day now, it'll erupt again. The neutron star is almost too massive to exist, so some say in the new study. What should young children drink? Mostly milk water. Santa said a common numbing medication turned up women's blood blue. The world is closely to prepare for the next major pandemic, which dog finds. And here's what health experts urge flu shots as soon as possible. Look at that. Some news from the wires. Indiana announced an emergency or independent to sell cigarettes in the country, citing health risks. Flood watches remain in effect Wednesday across southeast Texas as trouble superstition have remained further to cause hazardous flooding and travel disruptions. Hurricanes Raymond's in Category 3 major hurricane as it tracks toward Bermuda, and Drake Raven in her hurricane as it nears the Caribbean islands. Federal court blocks South Dakota right boosting laws. President Trump's daughter and advisor Ivanka Trump visited the Boys and Girls Club of D.C. on Wednesday as part of a White House American Workforce Policy Advisory Board meeting. California Governor Gavin Newsom signed a bill redefining some independent contractors as employees depend on their natural to work. Gun violence costs the United States $229 billion and 1.4% of the gross domestic product every year by, and announced by Representative Carolyn Maryland never got a near release Wednesday indicates that massage 5% years after Kevin Spacey has sexual battery with him to massagers as 16 had died. Rentham gets $1 million in federal cash for 6 more firefighters. Local Democrats say Kennedy will that's running for U.S. Senate on Saturday. Julie Hall lands on her feet in pot business. Man amidst robbing 3 donut shops and going 1 Seagon gets up to 13 years. Foxborough police had investigated 7 reported early Wednesday morning at the Guard Motel on Route 1. Bus driver's mechanic was striking at Edinburgh Transit Authority, which is Gatra, KPI, and went to briefly factory due to gas bill. Director of the job training stayed on leave after an end. Jerry quits, no further remain on charge of assault of mother's boyfriend. In Taunton, St. Representative Sean O'Connell, Republican Taunton wants to put in an end to what she calls a loophole of the laws. Registered sex offenders legally change names. O'Connell Brendan inducing in Taunton Mayor race. Stolen the local officials celebrated in January when the planning board approved for that 14-unit apartment building. On the burnt remains of the change of restaurant similar to that like that's at mostly vacant. Charles Kirkos and Thomas Reynolds will face each other in Braintree's Norman 5th mayoral election. Wait almost over for Dogs of Scituate. Stolen digs. Every Massachusetts possible 7 on Staples Avenue, requested a Texas EMS transported, and Chicopee, Massachusetts, Berkeley subject, and Chicopee said the scene of the Berkeley subject at 12 and Grandin Street. The originator is a person with a gun call. It is unclear if anyone had been in Chicopee police staff. Anyone to stay away from the area. Okay, let's take a look at the sports scene at 11:06 on this late Wednesday night. Boston Red Sox get steamrolled by the San Francisco Giants at Fenway Park, 11-3. Looking at some of our Major League Baseball scores: Toronto 11, Baltimore 9, and Chicago White Sox 3, Minnesota 1, San Diego 2, Milwaukee 1, bottom of 9, Cubs 2, Cincinnati 2, Houston 3, Texas 2, LA Dodgers 5, Tampa Bay 4, top of the 7th, St. Louis 5, Washington 1, Mets 7, Colorado 4, Oakland 1, Kansas City 0, final 11 innings, and Arizona 5, Miami 4, LA Angels 3, Yankees 2, Seattle 4, Pittsburgh 1, Cleveland 2, Detroit 1, final 10 innings, and Philadelphia 4, and Atlanta 1. So looking at the standings. And the Red Sox elimination number in the final wild card spot is 2. And the non-mentors cross-country girls team won over Dover Sherburne Wall. They lost it. While the boys team lost to Dover Sherburne. And at Wheaton, the Wheaton Lions field hockey team fell to Simmons on the road, 1-0, while the women's soccer team defeated Endicott 3-2. Super Bowl contenders should jump in on disgruntled Jacks quarterback Jalen Ramsey and Ted Baker's return, but Yankees fall the Angels and Steph Skadbridge TA Pro. Peter Cello. News time is 11:07, and it's time now for Peter Cello traffic and transit check. Baby! On the MBTA, where the subway system is looking good. Copy rail, Worcester trade 5:32 to 9:35 p.m. for Worcester's operate 50 trains passing between Wilson Square and South State to the non-really passenger. And fares they are looking good. All right. Look at the hours and byways in New England on this late Wednesday night. In eastern Massachusetts, every expressway, both ends by the pipe down the Dorchester, Ridgeway, passes Tutoray, Rockland, 3 in the north passes the Marshfield stretch. 39 and southbound side, little slow around the Fall River stretch, and 93 to northbound side to the Bedford stretch, and Route 485, southbound also 2 in Littleton, Mass Pike, eastbound so the Service stretch, and Mass Pike slow at 293, 95 in Auburn, 495 at the north, southbound side, also Route 2 up in Littleton, Mass Pike, both ends by the Westfield stretch, and 91 southbound side, so between Woodlock and Hervey, Connecticut, 91 northbound side, also for 84 Hervey, Connecticut, and 84 eastbound so the Newtown, Connecticut stretch, and 99, both ends by the Milford and Wayne, Connecticut, and Route 9 southbound side, also Old Saybrook, and 85 northbound side to the Old Saybrook stretch, and Merritt Parkway eastbound to the Bridgeport stretch, and Route 8 southbound side, also a Bridgeport stretch, and up in New Hampshire, looking good, and in Maine Tobacco at the northbound side, little slow around the Great Maine, and Route 1 at the northbound side of Brunswick, Maine, and Autoroute 15 at the northbound side, so it's around the U.S. Canadian border. Peter Chill News Time is 11:09 on this late Wednesday night. It's time now for a weather report, and Humberto. Prolonged period of dangerous winds is expected to continue on Bermuda for Thursday morning, with hurricane force winds expected during the next several hours, and preparation to protect life for part of it should be west circulation. And storms and dangerous spring waves could cause coastal flooding tonight and Thursday along the southern coast of Bermuda and Suez will continue to affect the northwest Bahamas and southeastern coast of the United States from east central Florida to North Carolina during the next couple of days, and creating left peninsula for current conditions. And Jerry Striven likely to become a hurricane soon. Humberto. 34.0 to the north, 60 degrees, 1 on the west, moving northeast at 23 miles an hour. And Jerry, tropical storm 15.4 to the north, 51 miles to the west, and moving west northwest at 50 miles an hour, maximum sustained wind 65 miles an hour. Okay. Low temperatures upper 30s may produce isolated patches of frost reminder now, while real coverage of frost is expected to be limited. Frost rises may need to be expected in parts of this area with cold temperatures appear more probable. Okay. Looking at our forecast, it goes like this for tonight. Clear sky, low about 3 degrees, north for about 3 to 5 miles an hour for Thursday. Sun's about 68 degrees, north east about 5 to 7 miles an hour for Thursday night. Clear sky, low 42 degrees, light for wind for Friday. Sun's about 68 degrees, covering northwest about 6 miles in afternoon for Friday night. Most of the coast about 59 degrees, northwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour for Saturday. Sunday, most of the coast about 81 about 58 degrees, north about 3 to 5 miles an hour, shiver light southwest wind. And Sunday, most coast about 81 about 62 degrees, light southwest wind coming in southwest 5 to 10 miles in the morning. For Monday, most sun skies about 79 about 59 degrees, wind southwest winds. 5 to 11 miles of gust 21 miles an hour, chance of 30%. For Tuesday, jet showers, most sun about 74 about 54 degrees, chance of 30% for Wednesday. Sun skies about 72 degrees, north about 6 miles an hour. And right now, not in that day. Overcast at 40 degrees, and that's going to be for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late. Wednesday, September 18th, 2019. People, yeah, I'm going to give out 18 and I'll see you tomorrow morning when I'm more important. I hope you all have a good night.